Hey everybody, I'm here in Ottawa, the capital city of Canada, and I need to talk to you about a harsh reality about this country that I love so much. Just to set the record, for anyone who's new to my channel, I am a Canadian. I'm not here bashing somebody else's country. This is my country. I'm Canadian, born and raised here. However, I need to talk about something real. Something that I don't understand why it's not being talked about very much. The state of Canada right now, and yeah, be sure to watch to the end of the video because there is definitely something that I want to say at the end. Canada is a beautiful country. It's not a perfect country by any means, but it's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see around me, one of the issues is this freezing temperatures in winter, but most of us, we learn to live with it, and some people learn to enjoy the winter. They embrace it. That's not what the video is about. The video is about this. Before I get started, I'm going to say right now, talking about the cold, it is minus 10 degrees Celsius right now. So I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible so I can find somewhere warm. I'm making this video, and even as I'm making this video, I find the information a little bit hard to believe. So if you question the information I'm providing, please look at the description, read it, follow the link, do your own research. If I'm wrong, then please correct me in the comments, because I'm happy to be wrong. I don't think I am. But if I am wrong, then that's great. Actually, if I'm wrong, it's wonderful. Now here's the thing. In August of this year, August 2022, a survey was conducted by Angus Reid. Now Angus Reid is a nonprofit organization, I believe the leading nonprofit research organization in Canada. They surveyed Canadians and they found that 56% of Canadians are struggling financially. 56%. More than half. Almost 60%, right? And I find that somewhat disturbing, shocking, but it gets worse. The survey also showed that three quarters of Canadians say they feel stressed about money. So 3/4 of Canadians feel stressed about money, and almost 60% of Canadians are struggling financially. What could be worse than that? In another poll, they found that 3 in 5 Canadians, 57%, are struggling to feed their families. You know, like I said, I have to question the stats, and I did. So I looked for other stats to confirm this. I'm going to get to those in a moment. But I need to say, like I said at the start, I love this country. I'm proud that I'm Canadian. And as a Canadian, I have to ask myself, what happened? You know, I grew up here. I remember that Canada was this country that, you know, growing up here, I felt like we had something great, and that there was opportunity here, you know, that, you know, is a place that, you know, we can get ahead, we could build wealth. 3/4 of us are stressed about money. Other stats, what did I find? I looked into it, I questioned it. Well, StatsCan says that 5.8 million Canadians live in food insecure homes. 5.8 million Canadians live with food insecurity. And that's from StatsCan. But there's more. Food Banks Canada says that 1 in 5 Canadians are eating less and skipping meals. 1 in 5 doesn't sound so bad. But still, 1/5 of Canadians are skipping meals? Still not good. Skipping meals. So, you know, like, this is common sense information that I don't think I'm going to say anything that, you know, you don't already know. But if people are skipping meals, then they're not getting the nutrition that they need. And that affects everything. It affects your health. It affects your mental state. If I was managing the country, I would want my people, my workers, to be well fed, well nourished so that they can perform well, produce well, live longer, right? More productive lives. But the stats show that that's not happening. Makes me wonder, like I said, what is going on? One of my first questions for you is this. And again, I am not an economist, I don't know. And so if you know the logic behind it, then leave a comment and let me know, explain it. And please reference some information. Let's educate people because education is great. But here's the thing, the question I have. Canada is also increasing its immigration. And for me, I wonder, why would you increase the number of people into a country if the people that you have cannot afford to live and feed themselves? Are you not increasing the problem? But I could be wrong. Maybe it's a part of the solution. I think to myself, if I had a family and I was struggling to feed a family of 4, would I think it's wise to add someone to that family so that the 4 becomes 5 and we struggle even more? Maybe it's completely different, and I don't know. But to me, it doesn't make any sense. So, like I said, I want to keep this video short. And this is my final point that I want to say that also doesn't make any sense about this situation. Okay, we have nearly 60% of Canadians reporting that they're struggling financially. We have Canadians not able to feed themselves, yet we don't hear about this. We're not talking about it. We're not coming up with solutions for it, or at least it's not like, so important, so extreme of a situation on our minds that we're, solving it quickly. And to me, this is probably the most pressing issue that a country could have. We talk about our rights of having guns. We talk about our rights of to wear a mask or to not be vaccinated. And, these freedoms that we have, that we're fighting for, I think are important, but I don't understand how they became more important issues than being able to feed our family. What's the problem? What's the solution? Is it as bad as the reports I've read? Is this the harsh reality of Canada?